What's going on, Mastermind fam? It's your boy iMaverick from MaddenMastermind.com. And no, I'm not the best Madden player in the world. I'm alright though. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to stop a Nano Blitz. Well, first, I'm going to tell you what it is. Second, I'm going to show you a basic one. And then third, I'm going to show you how to stop it. So this is going to be a really good video if you're new or, some kind of beginning or basic player. This should really open your eyes to some things. If you're an old head, a veteran, probably nothing new here, but it's good that you hang around so you can add to the comments anything that I missed or, help anybody out in the comment section that may have questions. So we'll go really basic here. We'll just pick slants, and I'll do a nano at a 4-3 over. Now, let's talk about what a nano is really quick. A nano is something from the older versions of Madden when a blitz came in so fast and was so unstoppable that it would snap the ball, get sacked, shut up. You probably wouldn't shut up. You probably send him a death threat or something because it was nearly that unstoppable. It came in so fast, hence the word nano, which comes from a nanosecond, which according to my recent Google definition search is 1/1000th of a second. Now, I'm not sure that it came in that fast, but it was a really fast blitz. The defense gets set up. It just completely took advantage of the AI of the offensive lineman, completely glitched them, and there wasn't much you could do on offense. You were getting sacked. There wasn't much. Now, we don't really have those kind of blitzes. There's a lot more that we can do on offense to stop blitzes like that, and there's nothing that comes in that fast and is that unstoppable, or there's nothing that's unstoppable at all. So we don't have any nano blitzes technically, but we still call them nanos because there's still ways to mess with the AI, how the offensive line is programmed, and to get a defender in rushing free, untouched. So the definition has kind of evolved. It's not what it originally was. So here's a very basic nano. We can make this a little bit better by containing the right side, but we'll just keep it basic for now. So make sure I set it up right. Alright, so there's a basic nano. So if we snap the ball, we're going to get somebody untouched off the left side. That is a nano blitz. Now if we were to go into instant replay, look at that. Look at how the offensive lineman, he thinks about it. He starts to go left, and he's like, alright, they just hit me with a nano. So that means I'm supposed to turn my back, and boom, he does nothing. We get sacked. We're actually blocking 6 guys right there. Only rushing 5, and we still get a guy. Rushing 5, blocking 6, still get a guy in untouched. So here's a basic blitz. Let's put the running back on a route. So we're only blocking 5 guys now, and we'll still re-blitz this outside linebacker here. We're still blitzing 5. We're only blocking 5 this time. But this isn't a nano. This is a very basic blitz. Everybody gets picked up. We have somebody open. You see there? So there's a difference right there between a basic blitz and an actual nano blitz. You see that? We're rushing 5. We're blocking 5. The center does not go stupid. Everybody blocks their man. Alright. Now, how can we stop the nano that we were just hit with? To do this nano inside of the 4-3 over, it's very basic. All I'm doing is base a line. I'm going to spread my defensive line. Then I'm going to edge rush my defensive line and then re-blitz the right outside linebacker by hitting right on the left on the right stick. And we're set up. We can make it a little bit better by containing this defensive end. That's if you have a little bit more time and you're better at doing fast setups. But that's it. So there's a nano. It's coming in. Now all we got to do is, instead of blocking our running back to the right, let's block him to the left. We'll hit up on the D-pad, hit RB for the running back, and then click the left trigger. So now he's blocking to the left, and if we snap the ball, the nano's been stopped. Alright, boom, we're able to deliver the ball. Now, keep in mind, running backs won't hold blocks on linebackers or defensive end, even defensive tackles, for very long. But he makes an attempt. He slows him down, and that gives us way more time than we initially had, and we're able to deliver the ball in, get a first down. We're happy. There's no more nano. The nano's gone. So now let's look at another way. So we'll set the nano up again. Nano's been set up. This time we'll put the running back on a route, and we'll block our line to the left by hitting down on the D-pad, left on the D-pad. Now our offensive line has been hot routed to block to the left. So if we snap it, boom, nano's been picked up. We have more time. We deliver the ball. Pick up what, 6-7 yards. Hop in instant replay. Running back went out. So we're blocking 5. They're blocking 5. But this time we shifted our line to the left, so no more nano. Pick it up. Boom. There we go. So that's a basic, stopping a basic nano. The same thing works from the right. If there was blitz was coming off the right, shift your line right, block your running back to the right, something like that. Okay, so now let's talk about the A-gap nanos. This is a basic one. We're in 4-3 over plus. I do this on my full game Friday. These setups are on the website under team schemes. So if I snap the ball, there's going to be an A-gap blitz right up the middle, or a nano. Looks frustrating, looks intimidating. You see that? We only blitz 3 guys here. The offense is blocking 5. We only blitz 3. Look at that. Just, oh my God, straight at the quarterback. And sometimes these are the most scary ones, especially if you're under center. But even in shotgun, just because it's a direct shot. Just point A to point B sack. And then sometimes the defense will, substitute really fast guys there. They can suck when they get in. Very easy to stop. All right. So to set it up, all we're doing is, on defense, we're base aligning. We're going to play saw O blast or saw zero blast. We're going to spread base align, spread the linebackers, pinch the defensive line, and then we put the DT in the spy, defensive end, outside linebacker, middle linebacker, all in zones. Any zones we want, right? So there's a nano. So easy to stop. All we need to do is hit down on the D-pad, then up on the D-pad. We just blocked our line aggressive. Alright, so now that we've done that, we blocked our offensive line aggressive. No more nano. The nano's been picked up. We have all kinds of time. The pass got batted down, but you see the blitz was stopped. Look at it. Boom. No more A-gap. A-gap is gone. Could have thrown it to the flats. I was about to hit that drag across the middle. Maybe throw an out route up. Whatever. Just, it was man coverage, so bam. A-gap has been stopped. Now let's look at another way. So we'll set it up again. You don't gotta pinch your line. Sometimes when you pinch your line, depending on what kind of blitz they have exactly, it might open you up to some outside pressure or blitz coming off the edge, depending on how many they're blitzing. There's a lot of different nanos out there, but this time we'll pinch. All right, so we blocked aggressive, which usually keeps you safe from anything coming off the outside and the A gap. But now we're pinching our line down. Just another way. So if we snap it, boom, again. No more A gap, throw it to whoever. All right, so we stopped the A gap 2 times. We pinched our line and we blocked our line aggressive. Different ways to stop the A gap. All right, so we're back under center, and let's talk about the two-way nanos. Now, two-way nano is when you get 2 guys coming in free. Two-way, 2 guys coming free. So we're blocking 5 here. We're only rushing 6, but we get 2 guys in free. Alright, so that is a two-way nano. Setups on the website under the team scheme. So if we snap it, boom, center goes stupid and 2 guys get free. So as intimidating as that looks, that's still very stoppable. So what we might do, it's a decent play though. If you look at the coverage, everyone's manned up. So initially, it may not look like anything is, maybe to the flats really quick, but that flat route, that guy's getting tackled after we throw that. So that's why you got to be a student of the game and know how you can counter this kind of stuff. So we'll set up the two-way again. Alright, so we set up the two-way, and on offense, all we're gonna do is block our running back to the left, and then let's block our line to the right. And because we know how to read the defense, we know there's no safety help over top. So let's just streak Wallace. That's our speed wide out. If you don't know how to read the defense, check out my video on how to read the defense. Just do a search on my channel. I'll try to put a link in the description and an annotation on the screen. But I forget sometimes, so go search if you don't see it. Now, if we snap the ball, boom, no more two-way. Everyone got picked up, no safety help over top. We bomb them. Wallace gets us a touchdown. So something that just looks so unstoppable really turned out to be something that we're actually glad that happened, because boom, look at all that time versus the two-way. Now we had almost no time before, but because we adjusted, we didn't complain, we didn't cry and want to send them death threats because they're glitching us. Well, so what? We just glitched you back. We hit you with the touchdown glitch and got the streak over top. That's just reading the defense, understanding that sometimes you're gonna have to deal with nanos. There's a couple ways you can do it. You could quit, and that's fine. You bought the game. If you want to spend your time quitting, that's cool. Or now you know the counter to it. So we stopped the two ways. We stopped the A gaps, and we stopped the just the basic outside heat. Now there's one more thing that you might see sometimes. I'm not a personal fan of this stuff, but You'll never see me doing it because I rather user, but there'll be sometimes where you see your opponent just manually he'll stand in this gap right here. Sometimes they'll do it off the outside. They'll be on the outside, and as soon as you snap it, boom, they'll run and try and get you. Or even if it's up the middle, they'll try to run right up the A gap and stop you. Personally, I like to be in shotgun most of the time, but when I see stuff like that, I'll usually go to shotgun, and then I'll motion someone over to stop that. So if they're coming right here and they're just trying to run to the outside on the right, well, I'll block my running back to the right. Depending on what else they're doing, I'll usually block my line to the right too. I'll motion my running back over, and then I'll snap them. Alright, complete the pass. So now if we go in instant replay, you'll see that not only did our line shift to the right, we have our running back over here to block on the right as well. I can't actually simulate that with 2 controllers right now, but I'm just showing you, if you see that, you can motion over and stop something like that. And you're like, nah, man, they're coming right up the A gap on you, boy. Well, that's cool too. Maybe I'll block Sanders. Alright, I'll block Sanders, who's my wide receiver. I'll motion him into the A gap, snap him when he's in the A gap. Boom, now I have an extra blocker in the A gap, and I'll continue to dissect my opponent from there. But just motioning over, so he's in the A gap, so if they're going to rush manually, just having this extra defender is going to mess all that up. Boom, he'll come back, block him in the middle. You can even mix in pinching your line or blocking your line aggressive with motioning over the wide out, and you'll be fine picking up Nano. So you know how to stop him from the left, the middle, the right, the left and the right, the middle and the left. That's just mixing a combination of everything I showed you. Also mixing the videos I've showed you guys on how to beat zone, how to beat man, and you'll have no trouble with nanos. I don't want to see you guys struggling, because it's not something that you should be a victim to. If this video was able to help you out, please let me know in the comment section and with the like button. Definitely much appreciated. And if I forgot something and you know something else that can help stop Nano Blitzes, I would really appreciate it if you just spent your time, instead of writing a comment like, oh, you forgot this, well, go ahead and explain what I forgot so that anyone new coming across this video can get some added help. So if you're an experienced player and you got some other tricks, leave those in the comments to help somebody out. Let me know if this helped you in the comments, and I appreciate you guys. For more tips and ebooks, check out MaddenMastermind.com or our forums at MaddenStudents.com. I'm out, y'all. Until next time, God first, God bless.